Okay, so we're going to go with the concept check. You needed to use the long way. If you have the change of x, where this h is, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's the same thing. Got it? Everyone clear on that? Okay, so you have to plug it in. You're plugging in x plus h every time you see x, correct? So you have 4, since every day since you learned it in Algebra 1.
I thought we were using x minus...
No, it says the long way.
Yeah.
So the formula is the limit as change of x approaches 0 of f of x plus change of x minus f of x over change of x. Yes?
Woo!
Okay. I put h's. I don't know. I was taught h's and my brain reverts to h's every time. Does it matter if it's a change of x or an h? No. So x plus h in here for that x. So 4x plus h cubed minus 2. And then subtract the whole thing so it makes it negative 4x cubed plus 2. You have to FOIL all that out. I'm not going to take time. You know how to FOIL. FOIL all that out. Distribute 4.
That's really what took me.
And subtract 2.
I think that's
and add 2.
Got like
so
thrown off because like the x's and the changes of x's kind of when I was writing them all out, and then I didn't know how to like if it was 3x change of x times x squared, I didn't know how to write that down. So I wrote like 3x change of x.
So if you want to write the formula right now with h's on your paper and use that instead, that might help that. Because you're saying you're getting confused with the change of x.
Like
so if you use h instead of change of x, that might help you.
Why is your equation x plus h, but you write down x minus h?
Oh, is the formula minus or plus?
Plus. Well, I'm really
Let's check. Where's my book?
It's plus.
Okay. Because I just wrote it. But I did. Look what I did over here. Sadie. I did plus. I just did.
And your function too.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the right track. I knew how to do everything. I just think I did my math.
Okay.
Well, and the foiling part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I spent so long on that problem.
I set it up the right way.
This is going to be your longest problem on the whole test. There's one. Oh. So if you want to leave that till the end, it's the very first one because that's the first thing we did. But if it's something you want to set this up right here, walk away, and come back, would that be a wise idea? Yes. Because this tells me you know what you're supposed to be doing, yes?
Uh-huh.
So then you walk away, and when you have time, you come back. Got it? Okay, so the next one, it says write the equation of the tangent line. Well, the tangent line, I need the instantaneous rate of change, right? Yes? So I use this formula right here to find my instantaneous rate of change. That's my slope, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes? So I have m equals the derivative at 2, which is 48.
Wait, I didn't know we were supposed to plug it into that one.
Well, that's how you get a slope. Because isn't the derivative the slope of the tangent
I
line?
didn't know we were supposed to use that equation. Like, how were we supposed to know to use that one?
I don't know.
There was no directions.
I don't know.
So I just tried to pull something out and I did.
Okay. You're supposed to use that one.
Can you write that on the next page?
Yep. I thought I'd put 1 and 2 use this, but...
Are you putting this video?
Yep. Okay, so I get my slope, yes? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so then the other thing I needed is a point, don't I?
Yeah.
So I just put 2 into my original function, right here.
Yeah.
So 2 into my original function gave me 30. So I have a point of 230, and I have a slope. Can I write an equation of a line using that?
Yeah.
Yes, so that's what you would do. Okay, the next one, sketch. You've done a lot of these, right?
Dang it.
Sadie, if we get time, I'll go back, but I want to get through the whole thing, okay? So write notes for yourself, not the answers, because you can copy the answers off the video. Okay, how did I get these x-intercepts?
It's where
Find
it's
your
zero.
My zeros. And how did I know it opens up? Because it ends,
The same direction.
it ends the same direction. Okay, the next one says find the slope of the tangent line. So you had to find the what? Derivative?
Yes.
And then you had to plug in
1 and
1,
1.
not 3, because I don't have a y in here, do I?
No, I did not get
Right.
Isn't the derivative of negative 2x cubed negative 6x squared?
Say it again.
Isn't the derivative of this equation negative 6x squared?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So your note should be find the derivative, plug in your x.
I tried plugging in the points.
Yeah.
That's what I just got taught on the board. So I
Okay.
didn't get that right.
Okay. That's why we're doing this. We're clearing up misconceptions, right? Okay, so the next one, I really basic on these two questions. What is the position function?
Oh my god, it did that.
It tells you the initial velocity is 72, and it tells it's being shot up from the ground. So initial velocity is what? V of 0 is 72. And what's S sub 0?
Initial height.
Right. And if I'm being shot up from the ground, what is it?
0.
0. And so there's your equation. Then I want the velocity at 3, so you have to find the velocity equation, yes?
Yeah, so you plug in.
So you find the derivative of S, which is negative 32t plus 72, and then plug in what? 3.
I need more practice.
See,
on
I
these.
just did that.
Don't forget your
I'm going to add
label.
72.
Okay.
To find the derivative.
Am I good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to skip to the back page real quick because they're easy. How'd I get this point right here?
Find the 0
Find the 0, bring it up. Why'd I know it was linear?
because it's 1 degree less than
And why is it going up?
because it starts and ends, or because it ends up.
Okay, so this one should be linear as well, yes?
Oh.
Oh.
How'd you get
Why is it
4?
there?
X equals. So, no. Yeah, no, that's not that. No.
What's the slope, guys?
The slope is 4.
4.
There we go.
Okay, this is the slope.
How do you know the slope's 4?
From here to here would be up 4 over 1.
But why don't you just stop at 5?
Yeah. Well, you see, you decide to stop counting
At
it
4.
before.
Okay, what is the nice point?
1. 1 is an X.
Oh,
is
4.
that-
The nice point isn't 4 your next nice
Yeah.
point?
Yeah.
Yes. So it's up 4 and over 1, which would be 4. And so it goes through 0. So it's
Nice point.
because 1 less of a linear is a horizontal, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this section was all about rewriting. Now, tomorrow you're going to learn a way to do this derivative. If you watched your video, you learned a way to do this derivative without having to multiply it all out. But when you took this, the only thing you could do was multiply it all out, correct? And then find the derivative. You had to do that a couple times on your homework. So write multiply all out, find derivative. Move to the next one.
I thought you had to find the derivative before you multiplied it out.
Nope. You have to multiply it out first. From the video yesterday, you could have used the product formula, but you didn't know that till yesterday. Okay, so the next one, how do I rewrite 11?
3/4 X to the negative 4.
3/4 x to the negative 4. Then you find the derivative and move it back down. Make sure you have no negative
1
exponents.
over 4x cubed. I got negative 1 over 4x cubed. I don't know how.
Okay. The derivative would be 3/4 times negative 4 x to the negative 5th. So that leaves you with negative 3. Those 4's reduce out
Where did you get the x to the negative 5th?
because negative 4 minus 1.
Oh, Oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
Okay. So on 8, you had to divide each one by what? 3x.
X.
So I have x squared divided by 3x plus 9x divided by 3x minus 1 divided by 3x. So that gives me 1/3 x plus 3 minus 1/3 x to the negative 1, and then I take the derivative of each one, don't I? When you learn the quotient rule, you will not do all that work. You will use the quotient rule. The next one, just a basic, yes? So 8x minus 5.
Mm-hmm. I like those ones.
Basically.
9, you have to rewrite it as x to the what? 1/5?
I got it.
Did you get the final answer right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I did.
I wrote it like that one.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Good. That's what you should. Okay, so you take 2 times 1/5, which is 2/5. And 1/5 minus 1 would be negative 4/5. Then the negative has to go in the denominator. What do I add to 4/5 to get to the next whole number? 1/5. 1/5 and 1/5. So I get x to the 5th in the denominator and 2/5 root of x. I was going to say square root.
Oh, I did write is equal to the derivative.
Yes,
for each of them.
Yeah, this one should be y prime. It had it there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I wrote f prime. For
Oh,
all of them.
okay.
So that'd have been wrong.
Yeah, because it doesn't tell you it's a function. Even though it is, but it doesn't tell you it is.
So I would have missed them all.
You would half a point. It's a label. Gotta have the right label, right? Okay, this 13's a basic derivative again.
Some of them didn't even have them though. So I wrote it was a function like 8 and 7.
Well, if you did, I wrote a y. If you did, that's fine. The way you should when they don't have anything is what you should put is d dx. Derivative with respect to x. Because they don't name it. Because technically you're not supposed to name something that wasn't named for you, but if it does, I will try to always have it named as something. Okay, and the last one again was a very basic one. It's 4/5 because your power is what? 1. Okay, questions about 7 through 10?
What do you want us to do with this?
Oh,
Keep it.
keep it.
Put it in our.
I would put it in your assessment section.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted it in our folder.
No. Anything, unless it's a test, is the only time it stays here. Anything on the front? Questions?
I just need to get past the forwarding. Because other than that, I think I'd be fine.
Okay, now that long way, like I said, guys, you have 1 on your test, you have 1 on your final, you have 1 on your end of year final.
Is it worth a lot of points on our test?
It's 4 points.
So,
But the hardest part of calculus is getting the algebra straight. And we've got to get the algebra straight. Because when we start doing the product rule and my brain just went dead. All the rules, if we mess up our algebra, is it going to really mess it up?
So just watch
Yes.
the video for tonight.
Yeah, because we're supposed to watch the video last night.